Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Well, everybody had to head back to work today, but at least the weather cooperated. Nice cool start this morning, a good warm sunny finish today, but nothing out of control heat-wise. In fact, warmest spots on the board down towards Douglas County and Roseburg, where we topped 90 degrees. Will likely sit at that or just above as we head towards Tuesday's forecast. I'll show you why coming up in just a second. Here's what we got right now. Storm Tracker 9 live radar sweep looking pretty quiet. Not much happening out there so far. It is clear for the most part. We've got a little bit of light cloud cover trying to sneak its way back into the central coast. Again, marine clouds will be back later on tonight, about 9-10 o'clock. And then inland, I think we're pretty much clear skies. I don't expect a big push of that marine cloud cover to get over the coast range. And so mainly some of the coastal spots, maybe Mapleton, but certainly places like Toledo and whatnot, we'll be looking at a little bit of cloud cover in the morning. There's our low that brought that weak front through last night. That's trucking its way east of Coeur d'Alene and out towards Spokane. We've also got another front approaching. This one will do the same thing. Really not going to have much of an effect in terms of rain, but it will push some cooler ocean air in. Caveat to that, we're going to have to wait about a day before we start to see that in. Current temperatures right now, 88 in Corvallis. We're sitting at 86 degrees in Eugene. It's 82 at one of the reporting stations in Cottage Grove, 85 one of the others that I've seen, 85 also out in Bend, checking in at 81 in La Pine, 90 in Roseburg. And the coast, winds have been up a little stronger today, so the coast has had some of that cooler ocean air mixing in, thus mid to upper 60s as opposed to low 70s like yesterday. So there's our little bubble of high pressure. You can see the jet stream moving over top of that or creating that, and so the high starts to move with it. And there's our front. Now, this isn't really going to have much of an effect. In fact, it'll kind of just break apart as it gets closer to us. But we've got a stronger area of low pressure, a big trough developing in the Gulf of Alaska that will eventually start to slingshot these little cold fronts at us by about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And each one of those will get a little stronger. Again, I don't think that they'll bring any rain chances for us, but they will continue to push some of that cooler Pacific air and the cooler Alaskan air towards us that will eventually knock back those highs down to a little more comfortable level as we get to Thursday and Friday. So here's how it breaks down. Clear and quiet tonight, mini heat wave tomorrow, and then a quick cool down as we head towards the end of the week. But the 90s are out there, and it does look like some of the computer models, and I tend to agree, they're going to lock in for next week. Looks like we'll have a hot start this time in about 7 days. So for the coast on Tuesday, we'll go sunny and warm. Temperatures a little warmer, back into the low 70s. Winds won't be as strong tomorrow. Wednesday, back to the upper 60s, and then we'll throw in a chance for some light beach drizzle both Thursday and Friday before it's back to the 70s going into the end of the weekend. In the UMPQUA Basin, hot day tomorrow. Low 90s on the board for just about everybody, upper 80s by Wednesday, then slowly backing off into the low 80s by the time we head towards Friday. Cascade, sunny and warm, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. We'll also see a hot day in Bend and Redmond, low 90s tomorrow, then slowly backing off to the upper 70s by Friday, but quickly returning to a warm forecast next week. And then in the valley, sunny and warm, temperatures around 87 to 88. So that'll be kind of the meat of the little mini heat wave. 24 hours is about all it is, guys. But then we'll cool off nicely like Friday, similar to what we saw this last Friday. But the next week, it does look like we're going to start to pull the heat back in. 91's kind of going conservative right now. 7 days out, we'll see. I'll be willing to bet I'm going to be adding temperatures to that as we get later on in the week.
Do you have to?
Well,
much of a choice,
if I don't want to get tomatoes thrown at me, I probably should, yes.
All right.